Yeah, let's check out the water, guys. See if this is a good day for another how-to. Ooh. Looks like a gorgeous day. Yeah, a little windy, but we'll make it work. Hey guys, Mark Thompson Kowinski. Today I was thinking maybe we could do a how-to about how to blow some bubble rings. So super fun, really photographic, photogenic, great to practice kind of moving air around your mouth, and so you get a feel for maybe how you can move air to equalize, but they're just really fun to do. So if you guys are just hanging out either in a pool, still water, or maybe you're not spearing, maybe you're just free diving, it's a great chance to try to learn how to do some bubble rings. So before we get in the water, I want to give you guys a couple tips. First tip, try to find a still body of water. So the less the water is moving around, the more likely it is your ring's gonna come together. So what you wanna do is start probably in a pool, like an inlet, a lagoon, a lake, whatever it is, before you try going out into the ocean. Now if the water's nice and still and calm in the ocean, you'll be able to blow them pretty easily. If the water's moving around a lot, it makes it a lot harder to learn, especially. Second tip, before you set up in the water to do your bubble rings, give a little bit of time once you get down to your position. What I mean by that is you want to set yourself up and make sure you're not moving in the water. So if you're in a pool, I like using the ladder. Just hold on to the ladder. If you're diving down in the ocean, try to find like a rock or a piece of reef that you can hold on to and brace yourself to make everything still. And then give yourself 10, 15 seconds to let the water settle before you start blowing the bubble rings. Makes everything a lot easier, especially to learn the bubble rings. So you're heading down, heading down, heading down, and then to learn it easily, you want to stick your tongue out and let the air come out around your tongue. I'll show you under the water how it looks. We'll do it in slow-mo and regular motion. But it's a good way to practice kind of moving air around your mouth. Tip number 3, let's make sure that your face is angled directly up so your mouth is pointed at the surface. So you want to be looking all the way up. Make sure your mouth is allowing the air to come up directly to the surface. If you try doing bubble rings out in front of you, it can be done, but you gotta move water away from you with your hands so you can actually make bubble rings come out horizontally. So we already went through, find a still body of water, give yourself a little bit of time once you get to that position to let the water calm down a little bit. The head's going straight up. At that point you wanna stick your tongue to the front of your mouth, and I like to actually have my tongue out if you're gonna learn it. And you're gonna let the air come out around your tongue. So I'm gonna show you in a minute. We're gonna go into the water together. The water was moving a little bit, so it's a little bit trickier, but when you set yourself up, give yourself time to kind of get in position. And don't worry if the first ring doesn't come out perfect. If you keep going, keep doing them, that kind of clears the area and gets the water moving in the correct direction. So the next few rings should come out much more solid. When you get that down, then you're gonna be able to blow a bubble ring every time. So that first one's gonna look great. You can do them around wildlife, you can do them around your fellow divers. I think we have some footage of someone swimming through a bubble ring. But check out how to do it initially. You just wanna get the process down. So here we go, we're at Waimea Bay together. You can see from the debris in the background, everything's moving kind of quickly. My face is pointing up, right there. So my mouth is pointing toward the surface. I have a good hold, so I'm not moving at all. My mouth's positioned. Boom. You can see the ring comes together nicely, even though there's a lot of movement in the water. We'll do it again. Nice and slow. Let the air come out. Good. Okay, then you get your ring. You can swim through it, swim around it, put the camera through it. The next clip's going to be in the pool, and you can see the first bubble ring comes out kind of weak. After that though, you move the water in the right direction and your mouth position gets better, and then you can just start repeating that feeling, and every bubble ring is going to come out correctly. And then once you get the correct mouth position, you can just start blowing them as quickly as you want. That's why I like learning them in the pool. Ends up being a lot easier. This diver is not needing to hold on to anything because she's negatively buoyant. So she's blowing bubble rings from the bottom there. I think this is Shark's Cove. Yep, nice and easy. It's kind of fun to watch the other divers blowing bubble rings, coming up finless. So I'll leave you guys with this. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you can go out, start in a pool or somewhere where the water's not moving. Enjoy blowing some bubble rings, and hopefully I'll see you guys out there. Enjoy. I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Ooh, Mactams.